Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, bread like I'm kin to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what the pay like. Call me Buffy cause that's what I slay like. These, I send them like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it's like, yo, what it's like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pitsy, pitsy, please, baby, won't you have this for me?
I got so much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you set up now. I got so much on my mind right now. So the hero down, get my baby dirty.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Newton on first down. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
From the 24, they'll go on second and 10. Now the first coach goes Ezekiel. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's touchdown. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On first down, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Newton now on second down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got to take him down back around the 35-yard line. Randy Gregory with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They don't want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Cooper again the target. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
47.
Prescott from the gun. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And the hit jarred loose. It's
on the ball like that, man.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his
Come
own
on,
defense.
Dak.
Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing
Drill
the
the
eyes
ball,
of the
drill
quarterback
it.
when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. So quick on the spin. He's spinning, man. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they let him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
20.
To throw on second down is Newton. They'll take this out to his running back, McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down. Left side, Olsen. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He's got it at the 15. A big play there for the Panthers. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cowboys have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, Elliott. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. K1 Short in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Take it at the 37. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this one. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Look at the spin. And this will complete right side to Funchess. And he's inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he will go down to the Cowboys sack.
Leo Gregory.
Called by the Cowboys defense as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything.
Should I bring that heat?
There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Yeah, I'm going to bring that heat.
So on fourth down, taking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Smart man.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own
They
territory.
got 5 down linemen. Zeke need to be eating that up, bro.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
See, come
Move the ball
on,
just a few
man.
times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Yeah, you get next.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott now on 2nd down. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first down throw for Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Prescott looks to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Able to spin free. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw is Prescott. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dontari Poe coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Second down. This one's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Intended that time for Cooper. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like an I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And incomplete there.
Oh,
Nice
my
hit.
goodness, man. Come on, bro.
3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Prescott to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it. Prescott is going to find deep the field. And be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll try to get the running game going. And a short game here, down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. He'll drop it off to the Panthers. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And now running right through it. He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
And how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Julius Peppers able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14.
Shed block is crazy on that zone.
On first down, Newton fighting a safety valve here. That's complete.
Heck no!
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he can find it. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit And in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try to keep going.
Goodness, man.
Exactly.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
We know that old expression, not my night. Hasn't been good so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Man, where you at these days? Still in Louisiana work?
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now he pulls him over. A big gain of 31 on third down.
How you and the wife doing?
There was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Yeah.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. It was Eric Reed in on the stop. Run blitz there defensively, something you might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up so they can't run the football.
It's a loss.
Nah, man, I'm winning, but they cheating for. They cheating for this dude, man. This dude getting crazy block sheds for some reason.
That you go through as a defense for these situations.
And when he block shed, my line is not. They can't hold him up for some reason. It's crazy.
Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? Cooper's got it.
See, okay, now I can score him, dude, but it's just funny that this block shed and stuff it's unreal, bro. Yeah, man.
And from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running.
Oh, no, you don't want to see me now, man.
Now Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Wes Horton in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
Yeah, man, I done got, but I can't block this dude, man. This block shit is crazy. I can't front. It's like we can't even block none of this defensive line.
As they come up facing second and a bundle.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that Mariners conference, oh my God, it was off the chart.
Scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here?
I had like 3 different speakers.
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Talked about a number of things, actually. But, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, me and Chelsea went to the family thing. We got a lot of information out of that.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him.
But for the most part, man, a lot of couples showed up. A lot of people were blessed, man. They talked about how most men have heart issues. Most women have heart issues when it comes to control and money and a number of things, man. We was like, man, this white dude came through there. I mean, he tore it up. He was dropping so many nuggets about how, you know what I'm saying, how affairs and infidelity starts at the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Because how much time we spend at work, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be looking at a lot of guys that I work with, how they, you know what I'm saying, they flirt with women and they be married, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
So they had to be very frustrated.
Real, man.
Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was
as far as the
down on the scoreboard,
what we got out of it for the blended family, man, that's a lot of growth. Growth has to take place.
not a good feeling at all.
Growth has to take place, man, for where we trying to go in our ministry and stuff like that, because if it don't, you know what I'm saying, we'll never mature. Me and Chelsea are never mature, and the couple that shared their testimony and whatnot, what they shared was about how the guy, he is basically raising his stepdaughter from a previous marriage. Ain't that something? Like, he took on the responsibility of raising a stepdaughter. You know what I'm saying? That's major. Major. Yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you get into a brand new relationship and your wife like, okay, well who's this? Oh, this my daughter from my previous marriage. Oh, we ain't doing that. Oh, no, boy.
Because they see this starting to happen as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, can you imagine? You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming in and they like, oh, well, this, you know what I'm saying? This is such and such from a previous relationship. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing. It's like, shoot, nah. But that was the type of growth that they had to, you know what I'm saying, that had to take place.
A second down throw for
Yeah, man.
It's a gain of 4.
It was some major growth, man. And then his son's mother had passed away. So when his son's mother passed away, the wife, she got cool with the mom. You know what I'm saying? Before she passed away, she was like, you know, I just had to treat her like a sister in Christ at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But it was powerful. Powerful. We got a lot out of it.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Got a bunch of notes.
He's still Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yeah.
Throwing here, Prescott. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Mm-hmm.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Elliott, toss right. And Hill running right through it. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Yeah.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just
anytime you are, when you rededicate your life to Christ, or anytime you're trying to get on the right path, the devil is going to be extremely busy. Number one, because he wants you to go back to how it used to be. And number two, he wants to make God alive. He don't want you to see the blessings and what God has for you. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to do this, you know, go to church and be faithful. What are you going to do? Send something out there that you like.
And then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
So that's just it right there.
Scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
20.
Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yeah.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, ridiculous.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive
For
side
real?
of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Look at the spin. Balance. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll get him. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown.
Yeah.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Yeah.
Elliott trying to run it in. They had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a
2-point conversion. Easy, man. It's like it's true. You know, he don't stop. He ain't gonna stop.
We talk about offensive.
He ain't gonna stop, even at the job site. You know.
Period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
It's crazy that they can talk about any and everything. As many you talk about, oh man, nah, that's gonna offend people. What? Oh, come on, man. That's crazy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And that gives him 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles.
Yeah,
and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's exactly how I be.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. All incomplete.
Exactly how.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it.
And he's that's the last thing you want.
And a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Already, man. When that job gonna be over?
On 2nd down, Prescott yet again. And a hit turn it loose.
Oh, yeah?
It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
I know you gonna take care of that. Get out. How far are you away? You in Sofa?
Great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right?
Yeah,
Not letting
that's
them
what we've been talking about for the longest.
Hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good.
Hold on real fast. Hold on.
Victory.
Hello? Oh, yeah, man. That defense you got is nice because that's a good block shit.
And all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, Find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Oh, yeah. It was a good game, though, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's like I said, that's a nice defense. Once I get that blocking down, it's a wrap, though. I couldn't figure out what a block. But yeah, I'm on the other line. My kinfolk, he talk about some marriage stuff. I'm gonna hit you as soon as we get off the phone. All right. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, man. So you say Lil Mama been cutting up, huh? What grade she in now? 8th? She in the 5th? 6th grade, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. That's one of my main things too. Like, I gotta be home for my family. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they need you. And then when they start showing signs like that of just rebellion and just kind of acting up, you gotta get that under control. You got to. Before it get too out of hand. Oh yeah, I seen that. I said, good. He's like, he don't want to be bothered.
I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my knees all day. Good love, mama praying on the knees all day.
That whole cover was good, man. Start to finish.
Bad company, bad for your company. Bad company, bad for your company. In the scheme,
we're gonna be looking them up. We definitely gonna be looking them up. He talked about treasure. You know wherever a man stores his treasure, that's where his heart is. So he said everybody think of treasure as money. You know what I'm saying? We're a bunch of pirates running around. He said, you can treasure, you can value things in your home. You're like, huh? He's like, yeah, I expected that. He said, if you put so much value in your home that you follow people around to make sure they don't mess with you. You go in the bathroom behind them to make sure they put the toilet seat down. He said that's the type of control, and that's where your heart is. He said so much so that you get mad at the fact that you have to wait on somebody. He said if you gotta wait on your spouse, you get upset. Why? Because you're not in control. You want to live when you want to live. Man, he was going slap in. 3 treasure principles. He said everyone lives for some kind of treasure. Number 2, he said the thing that is your treasure will control your heart. And then he said, and then number 3, what controls your heart will control your words and your behavior. And he was like, man, people, he said the thing about it is, people don't seek the kingdom. They seek their own motives. He was like, that's why marriage is not working. I was like, he said, word. He was like, I want, this is what I want. I want this. I need this to go this way. I want this. He said, am I getting on your nerves? He said, that's how marriage is going. They not seeking the kingdom, because the Bible says, seek these things, seek the kingdom, and all these things will be added unto you. He said, seek the kingdom first. He said, people got it all. If you seek the kingdom, it will work out. But no, we seek what we can get out of it. He said, we're not looking to serve people. We're not looking to serve our husbands. We're not looking to serve our wives. We seeking on what can we get out of the deal? I was dang. Well, he was like, I'm telling you, it was Mike Tyson punches to the rib. He was in there like, man. He was going in, man. So he talked about, yeah, definitely. He talked about the fruits of the spirit, you know, he was like, make this your treasure. He like, love, being joyful, being peaceful, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. He said, when you make this your treasure, your marriage will get about. And it was the thing, man, I honestly, it was eye-opening for me. It was so, because, you know, we minister to people, we counsel, we go into seminars and conferences. It's a lot of stuff that I need to work on this. You know what I'm saying? Right now. Who is that? Oh, you talking about Nick Robinson. Yeah, Nick married to Montrese and Chelsea best friend. If your dogs fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, right now, I got you. Right now, right now. Right now, need cool up, right now, right now. Right now. They gon' in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money and count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no passion. See, a lot of people think when you go through how to make it in America. Day one, ain't a lot of us. Mama worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis, you go through how y'all, how y'all man, but they asked Tony Evans, they was like, hey, what do you do when your spouse always says, I'm tired, and I'm too tired to sit? Too tired to sit. He said, we'll start doing it in the morning. I was like, why couldn't I think of that? Why could, man, this dude, Tony Evans, got so much lyrics. Crazy. Yeah, start doing it in the morning. When you tired at night, make plans for the morning. Say, well, at the end of the day, you make time for what you want to do. There's no excuse. You should never deny your spouse. And the Bible talks about that. 1 Corinthians 7:5, where it says, no money. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 7:5. Do not deprive one another except with consent for a time that you may give yourself to fasting and praying and come back together again so that Satan does not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. You see what another verse says. Do not deny yourself to each other unless you first agree to do so for a while in order to spend this time in prayer. There's normal marital relationship. So he's saying like that, man, you should never deny your wife. If your wife wants you, I don't care where y'all at, you gotta give it to her. Simple. And your wife should never deny you.
Another day in the USA, just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends, then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' in this club in these dirty vans, clean money and count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
So the next conference that comes up, I'm definitely yes. Well, that's the scripture I just read. That's exactly what I just read. You want me to send it to you? Yeah, I'll send it to you. Unless you first agree to do so for a while in order to spend your time in prayer. But another version, let me see a sexual relationship, unless you both agree to refrain from sexual relationship. But limited time so you give yourself more completely to prayer. I think that's saying fasting though. Defraud ye not one another, except it be for consent. New King James Version says, do not deprive one another except for consent for a time, and you may give yourself to fasting and praying. Come together again. Yeah. So while you are fasting, you are really consecrating yourself. You are getting your flesh under control. You put your flesh under subjection. You are denying your flesh. So everything that the flesh wants, social media, sex, certain food, eating at certain times, certain TV shows, certain music, you deny all of it. And that's what the fast is about, you know what I'm saying? It ain't growing close to God, more devotion, more prayer, more reading of the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Purifying yourself. And man, while we speaking about this, man, I need to talk to you and Tiffany. Sit about this fast, you know what I'm saying? We need to get aligned. So I'm glad I'm having this conversation with you.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right.
So are y'all on the same page with this as far as fasting together? Or? Oh, nah, You got it. That's one of the things right there, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just it, right there, man. One of the things you gotta abstain from, do away with, you know, going out. Because, man, at the end of the day, bro, people ask me, man, I just stop drinking. I prayed about it. And I asked God to take the desire, the taste out of my mouth. I come from a line of drinking. Both sides of my family. Drink till you can't think. And so when it came out to going out, see, married people wonder why we in danger. Well, sometimes we put ourselves in those predicaments. You know what I'm saying? Like the devil loves when a wife shows up without a husband. To church, to the bank, to the club. He loves when the wife is there by herself. If she's not strong enough, but I can't even put strong in that situation because a strong woman don't belong in that. She knows better. Like, yeah, me and my husband, we can go out together, but I ain't going I need my protection just in case something jump out. I ain't worried about the men, but if something jump out, I need my husband to protect me. You know what I'm saying? And women don't think like that. Oh, it's just a drink. Well, the enemy waiting for you. It's just a drink. But see, some dude notice, oh yeah, I see you all the time. Let me buy you a drink. 1 turn to 2, 2 turn to 3. And that's how we follow temptation. But see, what we gotta realize is, man, temptation is a choice. We have a choice not to partake in that. And sometimes we need them ugly girlfriends to be like, that's my sister, don't talk to her. Thank you. You know it's always one that's cock blocking. No, she married. Get up out of her face. Yeah. I appreciate it, but we shouldn't be putting ourselves back in the system.
Hoping I ain't lose religion, texting bad hands with the message sending. No, I've been busy, stopping seeing prophets, mostly gun no shirts, louder than the rock. My chucks, living in the
place, man.
Say the man got me. Extensions that'll look like expeditions. Man, it's still live. Get me in your city, cause when I start spitting to me, much rock, using power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me?
amazing. That is amazing.
I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could have had a president. Guess that I would better be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm proud to get it, but I still mean it. Trying to school me, but I've been a genius.
You just gotta hang in there, man. Hang in there. All need to be a leader. Continue being a leader. Okay, man. You know, and you know when enough is enough about being on that road. Oh man, it broke me down emotionally. I walked away from a job. I was making $126 a year. 126. Man, I knew then. I said, man, I gotta trust God. That's all I can do. I have to trust God because I talked with my wife. I was just like, man, I'm tired of being on the road. Since 2014, I said, man, it's my last go. And so I was like, man, God, I'm talking to God like I'm talking to you. I'm like, God, just make me uncomfortable. Do something today. I'm tempted. Do something today, and I'm pulling the plug. Guess what happened? Supervisor come up to me and say, hey, man, we're working through Christmas and Christmas Eve. Thank you, God. I said, hey, man, we're going to put in my 2 weeks notice. Oh, what happened? What? I said, yeah, I got our family up here. I go home once a month for a weekend. You have your wife, your kids up here, your brother working up here, your other brother working up here. You got your family. I don't. I go home once a month for 4 days, Thursday through Sunday. Got to fly back up early Monday morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Got to fly back up. You want to work through Christmas and when I work all year for? I am a meet my corporate man. He was hot. I said, man, can we find somebody to replace you? I said, nah, I already got my confirmation from the huh? Oh, man, are you serious, Dylan? Yeah, man. 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to replace it. I'm leaving. Man, superintendent stormed in my office. You don't know today. They had to shut the job down. Me in Austin. Yeah, man. Me in Austin. It was a 16.5-hour drive here, folks. It was 2 o'clock that day. He was like, yeah, you gone. Probably was hot. I told Austin, say, hey, bro. Get this man. Huh? Nah, bro. I ain't think that you drive by yourself. Gone too. We drove. We went to the hotel, packed up all our stuff. Made that ride, got back in at like 6 in the morning. The next day, made it to 6. Austin ain't had no bills then. Boy was sitting on like 20 stacks. He was like, I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm good. He was staying with his daddy. Man. I'm lying. He may have more. Yeah, man.
I'm on your turf again.
Yeah.
I go back at it. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look good.